Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this video where I will continue our series on the top 10 reasons Canadians should think twice about voting for Mark Carney. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I'm going to share with you my heart on who not to vote for and why. Now, listen, if you're a Canadian, I can completely understand if you're feeling anxious and even afraid because of the tariff issue and Trump. We don't know what actually is going to happen, so of course, we're a bit nervous, we're a bit concerned, we're a bit afraid. But listen, this is not the time to turn to Mark Carney. Now, the third reason Canadians should think twice about voting for Mark Carney, and this one might surprise you, but it is 100% true, is because he's big on platitudes, but he's short on principles. Now, if you read his book, Values, you can see that he espouses values like integrity, ethics, and equality. And so I was shocked to discover his rampant conflicts of interest. Lawyers understand better than me the idea that in business, politics, and the law, the appearance of a conflict of interest is as bad as an actual conflict of interest. So many journalists, even mainstream journalists and concerned Canadians, have raised significant conflict of interest issues related to Mark's time at Brookfield Asset Management. The NDP released an analysis that estimated that under Mark Carney as chair of Brookfield, that company evaded over $5 billion in taxes. The NDP! Now, as one who's worked with underserved and vulnerable communities for decades, I can promise you that $5 billion would go a long way towards alleviating homelessness and poverty. It would provide clean drinking water to First Nations, and it would help single moms trying to feed their families. But Mark Carney was busy protecting Brookfield while hurting Canadians. He was content to simply mouth platitudes about helping the vulnerable and supporting an equitable Canada. But when he was in the driver's seat as the board chair at Brookfield, he allowed that company to evade taxes. And so I'm going to tell you, he hurt the most vulnerable Canadians. Again, it's not about an actual conflict of interest, but the appearance of one, especially if he wants to be the Prime Minister of a G7 country. So please join me for our next video tomorrow, where I'm going to continue with another reason Canadians should think twice about voting for Mark Carney. Canadians do not need a Prime Minister who is big on platitudes, but short on actual principles, and that is reason enough to vote for someone else. Please subscribe to my channel and like and share this video. I'd love to see your comments below.